Use it and see if it answers some of the questions that you have in your practical life or on the journey to the profound. We back, baby, with another reflection on the Daily Vedantic. And if you go to thedailyvedantic.com, you will see, if you scroll a little bit down, you'll see an amazing little chat widget we just installed. I announced this maybe 3 weeks ago on TDV GPT, that episode where I talk about this chatbot, this AI chatbot that has been informed by 300 episodes of the Daily Vedantic. But you know me, I'm a marketer. I'm a good marketer. So I'm not just going to mention something once. We're actually going to go on the Daily Vedantic for this episode. I'm going to ask a question and see how it answers. The questions, I've kicked the tires on this thing a lot before publishing it, before letting people know that this is there, because I wanted it to be accurate. And holy hell, is it pretty damn accurate. Now, it's still an AI chatbot, so it's limited in many ways. Answers are not always 100% accurate. So you got to use it knowing that that is the case. But answers aren't 100% accurate when you're asking humans either. And when I looked at this capability where we could have our own ChatGPT powered chatbot that is guided with these guardrails of all of the content from the episodes to date, it was just too powerful to not make use of it. It would be like saying, like, no, I'm not going to do a website. Because people have questions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year out there. And there should be something where you can at least ask it and get more qualified answers than random Googles or Reddit forum questions where it can be far less accurate. So we're going to try this out. We're going to ask a question and see how accurate it is. So I added some starter questions in there right when you go there on thedailyvedantic.com. One is, what are the main points of this philosophy? So you can just click on that to get answers. What are the daily practices of Vedanta? You can click on that. Gives you super simple, straightforward answers. And this has the guardrails of these episodes, which is heavily informed, almost entirely informed by Advaita Vedanta and things like the text from Swami Parthasarathi, which would be Vedanta Treatise, the most important one. It's informed by, every episode is indirectly informed by the 3-year online course that people can do for the ashram. You can do it from, and should do that from, the app. It is just so, this whole project of the podcast of the Daily Vedantic is just an on-ramp for people to get the real thing from the real thing, which is the lectures that you get to watch from Swami, from the comfort of your couch, from your home, any time of the day, anywhere around the world, which is insane that that's possible. But if you download the app, which is the Ashram's app, I've got no affiliation with it in any direct sense, just talk about it a bunch. It's in the show notes. You can download it. But in between hearing these episodes and having questions and perhaps committing to a 3-year course that I've done now 3 times, I'm on the fourth round of it. In between these commitments is the Daily Vedantic GPT. So let's try a question. Let's go with, what does this philosophy say about choosing the right career for myself? It's one of the prompts I have just right there for people to ask. And now it's coming up with the answer. I clicked on it. It's coming up with the answer, and you can ask any and a million other questions for free. You don't have to sign up to anything. It's just put it up there for free for people. And let's go with, here's the answer that it gave. I think I saw this answer way back when I was kicking the tires and making sure that this was responsible to put out in the world, but I have not seen it since. So let's see how it answers it. This philosophy emphasizes aligning with your nature, or swadharma, when choosing a career. It suggests that instead of selecting a job based on external factors like financial gain or societal expectations, you should lean into what you are naturally wired for. This approach not only brings personal fulfillment, but also allows you to best serve your community. By the way, this is also tied, or This is on the heels of an episode we did 2 or 3 days ago on this topic. The idea is to find a role where you can thrive and contribute positively rather than just accumulating wealth or status. Remember, it's about where you can generate energy for yourself and those around you. Best of luck on your journey! ! It's nice, added in, nice little encouraging note there at the end, which is what I would do too. That's pretty straightforward and does nail the question about what does this philosophy say about choosing the right career for myself? And it says, align your career with your nature. Swadharma. It doesn't get a lot of the Sanskrit terms will be misspelled. It struggles with that because of the transcriptions from the episodes, maybe misspelling some of the Sanskrit words. But it nails the English, which is the most important for 99.9% of the people asking questions. So that is the Daily Vedantic ChatGPT, and maybe we'll ask it another question. Let's say we want to say, what is wrong action? Okay, so it's thinking, in this philosophy, wrong action is defined as that which dissipates energy. It's not about adhering to a strict set of rules or commandments, but rather understanding the impacts of your actions on yourself and your community. Wrong actions are those that lead to agitation, disharmony, or depletion of energy. It's important to apply your own intellect and context to determine what might be a wrong action in any given situation. The focus is on understanding the consequences and ensuring that your actions align with generating positive energy. Because that would be, this is me talking, because that would be right action, that which generates energy. Keep striving for actions that uplift and energize. That's pretty good. So you can tap into this knowledge base whenever you want, wherever you are, for free. Like I said, you don't have to create an account or anything. I'm paying the monthly fees for this for people to be able to use this ad infinitum, ad nauseum, all those Latin, cool, hip, prestigious terms. Use it and see if it answers some of the questions that you have in your practical life or on the journey to the profound. thedailyvedantic.com. Check it out. You can also ask anything in the comments on the videos. I reply to each of those, the comments on Instagram. You can DM us on Instagram, and I'm happy to answer questions there as well. But I figured, why not make the best of what the world of technology has to offer to see if this could help people. And I would love to hear from you, whether it does or not. Go check it out, thedailyvedantic.com. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see it there. That's today's reflection, the meta reflection, the meta episode that allows you to get the insights or reflections around whatever you're thinking about at your fingertips. And that's today's reflection and reminder about TDV GPT. We'll see you next time on the Daily Vedantic.